Hello and welcome to Viva Barca. Welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on the latest as usual. We start with Robert Lewandowski, who recently had an interview with Dario AS, of course, where the striker is confident of winning trophies with Barcelona by saying that it's the perfect time. We are going to be discussing on that full interview as we progress. Then, secondly, talking about Sergiño Dest, it has been reported that the Barcelona right back is now more open to leaving amid Premier League interest. We are also going to be discussing on that. So guys, as we get right into those stories, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please don't hesitate to subscribe. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a video. Give the video a like and please make sure to watch the video right up to the very end. Following a relatively frustrating debut with FC Barcelona, Robert Lewandowski sat down with Dario AS for an exclusive interview with a Spanish news publication. The forward opened up about his desire to join Barca after a brilliant spell in the Bundesliga, but most importantly, he backed Barcelona to succeed and even win the league title as we venture into the 2022-23 campaign. He said, "When I first knew that Barca were interested in me, I knew that it was the perfect time both for the club and for me," Lewandowski said when asked about his move to Barcelona. He said, "I didn't want to play all my life in one league. Bundesliga was nice. I felt good there, but I knew it was time to move to La Liga and take a step forward in my career," he added. Lewandowski joined Barcelona on the back of 12 successful years in the Bundesliga that saw him score 312 goals in 384 matches in the German top flight. The forward netted 344 goals for Bayern alone, establishing himself as one of the finest strikers to ever grace the football game. Adding to his statements, Lewandowski backed Barcelona to restore the club's lost glory and win many titles in the years to come. The Polish international also believed Barca will win the Spanish league title by the end of the new season. He said, "It's been way long since Barcelona won titles. It's the perfect time to win some, and I'm sure we will do. We are going to win titles for sure," said Lewandowski, who endured a frustrating debut against Rayo Vallecano as he racked up only one shot on target. The Pole will be hoping for his first official goal in Barca colours in the upcoming game against Real Sociedad this weekend. Our campaign didn't start the best way possible after that disappointing draw against Rayo Vallecano. Lewandowski had very few shots and it was not what Lewa and the Barca fans were expecting, but that does not mean he's still going to adjust to the team dynamics, and of course it was his debut, was not the best of debuts, but he still remains our star player this season, hoping that things go well for him, especially when we play against Sociedad on Sunday. Of course, that game will not be an easy one as well, but let's see how Lewandowski will perform in that. So looking at his interview with Dario Sport recently, we can see how optimistic Robert Lewandowski is, knowing fully well that the decision to come to Barca was the best for him and his career, and backing Barcelona to win trophies in the years to come. And of course, even the La Liga this season, Lewandowski believes that Barca can win it. With the squad that Barca have right now, we have every right to compete for the La Liga title to the very last day. We have every right to go toe-to-toe with defending champions Real Madrid, and Lewandowski believes the same. Of course, Barcelona have been the most talked about club in this transfer window, bringing in some star players, and we are expecting the team to do better than last season. So, as we all know, the pressure is on Xavi Hernandez. He said it after the game against Rayo, that he told his players that the pressure is on him. So there's no excuse this time around. Laporta have given the players that Xavi wants. So let's see how this season will be. But of course, we all expect a more competitive team, a team that win games, a team that challenges for titles. Lewandowski also believes the same. And you can see a player who is so optimistic in this interview and knows very well that going to Barca was the best decision in his career. Of course, he did wonders at the Bundesliga, and coming to La Liga, things are somehow different. Normally, the style of play will never be the same as the Bundesliga, And normally Lewandowski is going to find it somehow difficult compared to the Bundesliga. But notwithstanding, the player is still primed to, to score many goals and, continue to try to top the charts in the top goal scorer alongside Karim Benzema. That's what many people are expecting this season from Lewandowski. Then, moving on to the next story of discussion, the future of Sergiño Dest has appeared to be a curious case in the Barcelona camp this summer. Following the release of Dani Alves, the American international was supposed to become the club's number one choice in the right back in the new season. However, an underwhelming preseason campaign saw him fail to impress Xavi. It compelled the Barcelona manager to look for other options in the market, but in light of Barca's financial crisis, the club are not in a position to afford a new right back without getting rid of Dest this summer. As such, Barca are actively searching for suitors for the former Ajax talent in these final weeks of the summer transfer window. Manchester United have recently emerged as potential destination for Dest, who has a good relationship with Erik ten Hag, as the two had worked together at Ajax Amsterdam. A recent report from Dario Sport has offered an update on the future of Dest, suggesting the American international has appeared far more open to a potential exit from Camp Nou, especially if he joins a top club. That is where Manchester United come into the fray. The Premier League giants might not be in a position to offer Champions League football, but they have limitless clout and can provide Dest with the ideal platform to get his career back on track. The report further suggests that Manchester United are currently in negotiations with Barcelona. They are willing to shell out a fee of around 17 million euros for the defender, although it would not be surprising to see the two clubs reach a loan agreement with a mandatory purchase option. Nevertheless, Barcelona are determined to sanction the sale of Dest this summer and are looking for a fee of around 20 million euros. They have already identified a few options that can replace the right back, with Thomas Meunier for one emerging as a potential target. Sergiño Dest has been one of the players that Barca have been looking to sell. When Xavi excluded Dest from that lineup from the squad against Rayo, that sends a strong message that the manager don't need him anymore. So for the player's own good, I think he'll be happy to leave as it stands because, he knows very well that staying at Barca will mean killing his own career because Xavi does not count on him. So let's see what happens. United are strongly the favorites to sign in. Barca are hoping that they can sell him so that the money that they receive, it will really enable Barca to go for a new right back before the transfer window comes to a close. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.